So our next guest is Buklaka Barret-Sutmari from Network Rail. And Buklaka looks after university engagements for our graduate scheme.
I am from Network Rail. I work as a talent acquisition specialist. I usually work on the graduate side of things, but from time to time, such as these presentations, I get involved with apprentice opportunities as well and promoting it. And then hopefully you find it helpful, and we'll clarify a couple of questions for you. So who is Network Rail? A little bit of introduction about Network Rail, because sometimes there are a little bit of misconception. There is a little bit of misconception of who we are and what we do. So we don't look after the trains. We don't run the trains. We look after and operate the infrastructure when it comes to the railway, such as 20,000 miles of tracks, 30,000 bridges, tunnels, and viaducts, stations, different lengths that belongs to Network Rail, and they are all around the tracks, so we need to look after those as well. So we have over 3,050 types of roles across maintenance, options, and operations, engineering, and professional services. So a lot of different engineering projects that you can get involved with, and it's never the same. So you won't have one day that it would be the same or doing the same thing all over again. So a lot of diversity around the jobs that you can get involved with. We help hundreds of apprentices start their careers every year. Just as an interesting fact, for example, our CEO, Andrew Haynes, he started as an apprentice, and now he's the CEO of the company. So obviously it didn't happen overnight. So a lot of hard work went into that, and decades of hard work. And then here he is working for Network Rail as a CEO. So what I'm saying here is that opportunities are endless. So it's all up to you, as long as you're willing to learn, as long as you're willing to put yourself forward to different projects and want to progress, you can progress, and the sky is the limit, really. So we got locations all over the UK. We give you the support and training to learn and grow in your career. There is always a line manager who looks after you. There is a nice buddy system where you can ask your peers for help or reflection or mentoring, someone mentoring you. So your line manager and you will set up a personal development plan with regards to your career, and then they will be able to help you to get onto different projects. So where a career in rail can take you. As we said earlier, we have over 3,500 types of roles across maintenance, operations, engineering, and professional services. Whichever area you choose, we'll pay for all your training, and you'll earn as you learn, as you develop in your career. Operations and maintenance role have a very clear career path. You'll move up through the levels and become an invaluable expert. If you want to become an engineer, you choose a discipline that will support you and train you on your way to becoming chartered. Working in professional services can give you the chance to try out different areas of the business until you find your niche. Joining an organization with the size, scale, and ambition of Network Rail means there is no limit to how far you can go. So I gave you that example previously. So how rail is growing every year. Since the 1990s, passengers numbers have doubled, and this is still growing. So as I mentioned, 4.5 million passengers a day on a regular day, on a normal day where trains are running up to full service. The rail industry is responsible for putting billions of pounds into the economy. Our role is to supply chain support over 216,000 jobs. So new technologies create opportunities for us to serve more passengers. Businesses rely on both our passengers and freight services to operate. We are creating a greener economy. Each freight train takes 76 HGVs off the road. How nice is that? If you're looking for a long-term career with an organization that will be with you for decades to come, Network Rail is a great choice.
Thank you so much for laughing. I've got a couple of questions for you. I was really interested to hear about your chief exec who was an apprentice. That's amazing. And actually, it shows what a good employer you must be if you're retaining staff like that. But Jack's asked, if you're an apprentice, if you're on the apprentice scheme, are you then guaranteed a
Yes.
job?
So what happens that once the apprentices finish the scheme, then they will need to apply for a job. However, I haven't heard of one apprentice who applied and didn't get a job. So it's not like, here is your degree, you finished your scheme and this is your job sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go through the application process. My biggest advice, when you're on the scheme, just make sure that you're networking with people from the company, managers, colleagues, so they know you, they know your skills, they know what you stand for, they know who you are. And when it comes to applying for jobs, it will be that much easier to land the job, because you're not starting from scratch, or this is my name, this is what I have done, da da da. They will be familiar with you, and as a colleague, as a person, and it will make it that much easier to apply for a job and land the job.